So what does a LinkedIn article in this plant have to do with your success in the next decade? Well, I can tell you this LinkedIn article talked about how one of the keys that all great HR managers in the Fortune 500 world are looking for right now, some of the soft skills, one of the main ones they're looking for is adaptability or adaptation. They know that people that have that skill, that can adapt to their environment, that can adapt to their work environment physically as well as their work environment relative to the people they work with, to the challenges that come up, to the problems they have to solve, those are the people that they're looking for. And so, again, depending upon your worldview, my worldview says that the energy and the intelligence that is this plant, this tiny little plant, that has found a way to adapt and grow in the craziest of environments is this ruthless little tiny crack at the edge of where this horizontal brickwork and this vertical wall come together, right? It's found a way. Now, this is not like out, as I'll show you in a second, it's not out in the bright sunshine. This is in like literally underneath an awning, underneath a lanai area, and so it's found a way to adapt and to grow. And I would offer that the intelligence in that plant, the energy that allows that plant to grow, is the same thing that's in all of us. It's, some of my friends call it the spirit that moves through all things. And so adaptation for this plant and this species allows it to survive. And look at again where this little rascal has grown. It has grown in this crazy little crack that is in this pool covering in this backyard here in Southwest Florida. Now again, adaptation is something that's built into all of nature, and as we go around this yard, you'll see how different plants have adapted. I mean, look at how this little guy is sending out little roots out to the side to make sure that he's moving towards the sun. You can see how this tree has adapted, and it's basically taken its root mass and found a way to distribute it and send it in all kinds of different directions in order to get the nutrients it needs to grow to the size that it's grown. You can see how it's adapted relative to how it's spread its branches so it doesn't overlap and conflict. So again, nature has this programmed ability to adapt, and if you share my worldview that you're just a part of that nature, you've got that same intelligence within you, that innate intelligence, then you can adapt to things as well. So what are some of the keys to adaptation? Well, I have found several. And so one of the ones that most people overlook is just really making sure that the system that works every aspect of their body and basically allows their mind to communicate with their body is the nerve system. And your nerve system is responsible for organ function as well as muscle function, as well as every other aspect of your body, including your immune system. Making sure that that rascal is working optimally is pure common sense. So I check with my chiropractor on a weekly basis to get nerve conduction tests done and otherwise to ensure that my neurophysiology is working optimally. So that's on the physical side. On the mental, emotional side, I am a huge proponent of meditation. Meditation grounds me and it allows me to be the best version of self I can be. It quiets my mind, allows me to get grounded and centered so that I can adapt to the many challenges that come my way relative to business and life. And then keeping my body fit and healthy through Taoist Tai Chi and yoga and my regular exercise. Those are all really important aspects of how I stay grounded and connected and increase my range of adaptation. You never know what the world's going to throw at you. One of my dear friends of 25 years, just literally 2 days before New Year's, passed away. And he was really in optimal health for a lot of times, thought he had the flu, goes and gets checked, and he's got stage 4 pancreatic cancer. So, I mean, his body had a block to being able to adapt any further to that, and eventually he succumbed to the illness and left. But his family, his friends had to learn to adapt to that terrible news and move on with their lives as well. So again, adaptation, one of the keys to being a success in life and business. I hope that you're going to make it a priority to be more adaptable this year.